So good afternoon, everyone from the Philippines. I am Mr. John Christian Miranda, and I will be the presenter of the research entitled "A Church Service: The Life Outlook and Liturgical Role of Sacristans in Candelaria, Quezon, Philippines." And below, you can see the authors of this research. So to start this presentation, we'll be jumping into the introduction. Okay, so here are the highlights of the introduction. Filipinos are deeply religious Catholics due to the Spanish colonization of the country that lasted for more than 3 centuries, or 333 years to be exact. Liturgy is the common practices of people they do in terms of public worship. A sacristan is defined as a member of the Catholic parish responsible for the preparations of all the materials needed for church liturgical service or Catholic church liturgical service. They are considered as the behind the scenes and backstage roles that this is the job of the priest. And to further expound the aforementioned statements, RIP 2018 stated that the roles of sacristans in a parish is not always noticeable, but it is something that we should not ignore either. So now we will be having the literature review. So Roman Catholic Church is remarkably the largest religious sector in the Philippines. So a question must be asked: why must the study of sacristy persist? It is because the Roman Catholicism's influence is still practiced throughout the country. Sacristans are defined as a caretaker of the sacristy that sacred items within it. It is a significant duty that must be carried out with caution and expertise, according to Scold 1908. So I will not be elaborating it so much. So Ceremonial Episcorum, it is a book published in 1886 and is directly translated in English as Ceremonial of Bishops. So Ceremonial Episcorum is a book that outlines the roles of the different members of the Catholic Church, and it defines sacristans as an officer tasked to take care of the sacristy, the church, and the items within it. It enumerates their tasks on the church and other liturgical roles. So now we'll be focusing on the theoretical framework for this research. The researchers use the symbolic interactionism theory. Symbolic interactionism theory is a theory that focuses on meaning making and giving meanings to symbols and objects. Symbolic interactionism approach applies to the symbolisms and meanings attached to the sacred objects taken care of by sacristans and their sentimental value to the practitioners of the Roman Catholicism. This research aims to describe the life looks of the sacristans in Candelaria, Quezon, and it also aims to answer the reasons for serving the church as sacristy. So this research utilized a phenomenological research structure, which is defined by Creswell 2014, and the researchers utilized a survey interview to assure the willingness of the respondents to participate. And this also utilized a qualitative method of research. Okay, so the respondents of the study is composed of 7 respondents, consisting of 6 males and 1 female who participated in the study. Their ages ranges from 11 to 20 years old, and they are serving for at least 1 year as sacristans. The respondents all came from the Church of Our Lady of Perpetual Help, located at Barangay Bukal Sur in Candelaria, Quezon, Philippines. Okay, so now we will be having the highlights of the findings and discussions. So the first findings, the researchers found out that some of the respondents were influenced by their relatives and family members to be sacristans. Most of the respondents also said that they entered the sacristy out of inspiration and curiosity. All of the respondents said that being sacristan makes them happy and fulfilled. It is because the majority of sacristans also said that camaraderie is one of the benefits of being sacristan, and almost all of them said that serving God and the church makes them happy. So another highlight states that most of the sacristans said that they are not yet decided about the path they are about to take in the future, but they also claim to see themselves as future servants, while only a few of them said that they have completely different paths to take in the future. So here are the highlights of the conclusion. So from the research, it was inferred that social environment is a big factor that influences the decisions and actions of the respondents. It is evident when we interviewed, when the researchers found out from the respondents that their family, friends, and other social factors, social environmental factors affected their decisions of being sacristans. Another one is that religion plays a major role in the life of most people belonging to a certain group. The sacristans are servants of the Roman Catholic Church, and this means that Catholicism influenced their points of view and their beliefs, which is the reason for their fulfillment. Okay, so this one is actually present in almost all parts of the world. I mean, religion is one of the key factors that keeps the world going. I mean, religion affects the way we perceive our moral goods, more um, our morals, our philosophies, our beliefs. That's why religion is one of the key players when it comes to when it comes to the human actions and decisions, and it is also very considered. So it was inferred that behaviors of the respondents are greatly affected by socialization. Well, this is actually true when we ask them about their the benefits of being sacristans and why they're happy of being sacristans, and they said that camaraderie is one of the reasons why they're happy. So it was also found out that peers play a big role in influencing both happiness and behaviors. Um, Another one is that wait, where am I? Sorry. So sacristy is not an easy duty or errand. Likewise, the sacristans are the behind-the-scenes staffs of every liturgical activity. There are no heavy requirements for a person to be a sacristan. Anyone with the age of at least 80 years old and a Roman Catholic religion and with a strong will and dedication for church serving can be a sacristan regardless of gender. So the current state, so we also concluded, or the researchers also concluded that the current state of someone's being affects the way he projects the future. Yet this may vary from person to person, but most of the time, the same things happened as the researchers found out from the respondents. Well, this is evident when we asked the respondents of their future careers or how they project their future, and they said that some of them have different careers to take or different paths to take in the future. That proves the conclusion that someone's current state of being or someone's current occupation affects the way he projects his future or affects the way he is going to dream of his future or something like that. So that's all for this presentation. Here are the references. Although this is a qualitative kind of research, and I would also recommend further studies and more respondents for a more accurate results and conclusion. But for now, I will end my presentation here. Thank you very much for listening and giving me a chance to participate in this presentation.